Welcome back to Portal 2. Time to open the door. We now have new loading screens. This is all curvy. And yes, again, it's supposed to be black. That's death, as if that sign back there didn't already, you can already tell. There we go. That took forever and a day. Okay, so what I've done is I've actually come up here on these gators here, on these crevices, and I'm going to be launching myself out of the blue, into the orange, out of the blue. Anytime that you see a platform like this where it's at an angle, pretty much guarantee you're going to use it in some way, shape, or form to launch yourself via momentum. And through the O! Ouch.
You might have, and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
This is Cape Johnson. I doubt that's actually him. He sounds a lot older. A lot older. Well, here we go. Now we're back up here. We're just down there. And we need to get over there. So we need to go up here. Up the elevator. And we're going way up. I need not zoom. Well, maybe I should. I should mix. Yep, I was right. Oh. I'm an idiot. What we need to do is get over there.
If you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure gasoline. That's normal. We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline, so all that means is it's working.
Ha ha ha.
If you need to go to the bathroom after this next series of tests, please let a test associate know, because in all likelihood, whatever comes out of you is going to be coal. Only temporary, so do not worry. If it persists for a week, though, start worrying and come see us, because that's not supposed to happen. Just a heads up, we're going to have a superconductor turned up full blast and pointed at you for the duration of this next test. I'll be honest, we're throwing science at the wall here to see what sticks. No idea what it'll do. Probably nothing. Best case scenario, you might get some superpowers. Worst case, some tumors, which we'll cut out.
Ha ha ha. Anyway, we're supposed to get back over there. Blue portal. So you're gonna fling yourself out of the blue portal all the way over to there or there. I forget which one. Thing is, you need to find a portable surface. Here's one, but it's definitely not going to get you enough momentum down. But you have an elevator shaft. You can't get the elevator to go down. I've had a friend who tried to make the elevator go down, which you can't do that unless you go down to the very bottom floor. So you have to be the lazy man's way and walk down the stairs at one floor. Now you have this, and okay, good. I shot the correct portal. Also, in the elevator, it says, "Don't fall down elevator shaft," which is a misdirection. Momentum. There we go. Project Alpha. Reminds me of Project Linda. Hey, look. It's a turbocharger for a car. No allergens, pollen, animal danger, plastics, antimatter, which everybody's allergic to, and what did I do? The turbo's boosting! Actually, there we go, much better. You can get caught easily with trying to get up here if you go down onto that platform, pull down to that platform, so always try to pull up to here. And I'll get it out of the way of that noise. Go back down here, follow the tube,
they say great
and
science
jump.
is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
Well, that's bright.
Alright, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
So this is the gel. As you can see, blue gel is bouncy. Let's go out here, get this, and buttons are back. What does this button do? It controls the exit. And we need to get over there to get the button. And there goes the door. Damn, darn. So, jump over there. Get the cube. Go over. Put this on here. And go over again.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
Now we go this way.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and worked very glad on your hands, we took care of that too.
Add a tiny jump skid on that platform. Actually, so now I need to get up there. So do that and this. Get over here. We need that panel, and it's connected into this room to that button. So we will go up and bouncy. Enjoy a little ride. Over here. And if you're ballsy enough to do this again, or miss, if you miss, it's fine because you can just go up here. Uh-oh, shoot. I tried to go back, but I failed. Anyway, so it's... Oh shoot, how am I going to get up there? Purple surface here, purple surface here. This is probably the wrong way to do this. Oh wait, there's the exit. Momentum! Score!
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boy gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
Also, if you notice, elevators are now going up. Because previously they were going down. So that's new.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping. Because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
Okay. Get over here, and where do I go from here? Aha!
I like your style. You may just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
I'm actually going to be ending it here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. After I save that game, of course.